At the beginning, I thought there's no way on earth that I can get through this. It's too hard, it's too much. You throw everything you've got at the situation and you see what sticks and what helps and what gets you through it. And you start learning skills about yourself and things that you can tap as those resources for getting through things. My name is Lauren. I'm a professional violinist and a violin instructor. I like to run and work at a farm animal sanctuary once a week.
Resilience has these two important qualities, both strength and flexibility. Sometimes I feel like to be resilient, I need to be strong. And at other times, I feel like I need to be flexible and change my expectations. And that strength and flexibility together helps me be adaptable as my body changes, as my MS progresses. My name is Chuck Curry. I'm a retired economics professor, and these days I do a lot of diving.
I truly believe part of being resilient is speaking up for yourself when you need to and asking people for things that you need that they may not want to give you and fight for it. And so it's always just bouncing back up and, finding ways to adjust your life regardless of a diagnosis or however you're feeling. My name is Dania Baines. I'm 36 years old. I love music. I enjoy blogging and coloring. And most importantly, I keep my faith in God.
Whatever life throws at you, you just get through it. You got to find a way to get through it. And you just don't let it get you down. Because there's always something there. Whatever state you're in, however bad you might feel on any one particular day, there's always something worth living for. My name is Michael Ogg. I've got primary progressive multiple sclerosis, which I've had for about 20 years. There's no reason that I, just because I use a wheelchair, shouldn't live my life as fully as anybody else. That's what I try to do.
For anybody, regardless of whether you have a chronic illness or not, accepting who you are and what your limitations are is really hard. I have to be really honest with myself about where I am emotionally and how I feel emotionally and physically. Resiliency is a work in progress, and it changes all the time. My name is Rachel Paget. I love to spend time with my husband, Brian. We love to travel, spend time with friends. We like to play board games. We like to cook. We like to be outside.
I think we have the sort of natural machinery to be resilient. And I think human beings have been enormously resilient since the beginning of time. 10,000 years ago, people didn't live very long and they were confronted with all kinds of adversities all the time. So we've grown or evolved out of that context of enormous kinds of adversities. And we human beings find ways to deal with things. Even when it seems dark and difficult, we typically come out on the other end.
Being resilient doesn't mean that you're happy all the time, that everything is going well. Really being resilient is experiencing the normal ups and downs of life, including the ups and downs that come with MS. The difference is that those challenges, people who are resilient get through them and they don't dominate their life.
People who tend to be more resilient tend to do that more readily. They think of the world in terms of challenges. They're more confident that they can do it. They sense, I'll get through this somehow. They're more optimistic about it, and they're more flexible.
We know that people who are resilient and have MS are much more likely to have a better quality of life, to report greater happiness, to report less depression, less distress, and to report getting more meaning out of life.